We are live. All right. Well, theoretically, we are live. I will try to not kick my freaking mic cord. We will hope that everything is gorgeous. All right. I now have better lighting for this. However, we'll see if that affects my hitting. I also tried a new method to actually make my, what is it called better? My audio, like, not fall out of sync. Because it did that last time, and it was really annoying. We'll also see if I end up leaning off of camera whenever I'm leaning forward towards my television. That is very possible. Yeah, just, I sent you an invite. If you need another one, go ahead and let me know. Alright. And, okay. Let's get some dubs. Hopefully. I mean, I don't freaking know. I never seem to get a bunch of them. There we go. I'm in, like, frick, I already kicked the mic. God dang it. Of course I would do that. I do it already. Alright, let me grab my phone. I hope it doesn't get too hot in my room while I, while I play. That'd suck. Oh, yeah, well, I'm going to get heated, but we'll just see if, like, I get heated in which way, right? So. Okay. Yeah, that would freaking... That's cool. What the frick? 1 second. Why is that? Okay, let me try it on the other one. I'm just double checking, like by pulling it up myself on my own account for my live stream. But like, oh yeah, no. So like, I guess Twitch is just weird. Okay. All right. Well, that could always be better. Like, could always be better. It is surreal to watch yourself just delayed by like a few seconds. You know. It just is. Do you need another invite? Okay, okay. Oh, I didn't set that up. So it won't be any background music for this, but theoretically, since we'll both be talking, it shouldn't be that bad. Alright, so what, you want to play at Fenway because it's your favorite team? I have it set to September at 4 p.m. So you've got first base... Like... You got first base, right... Alright. So I've got center field. I'll do catcher as well. Where is my catcher? Oh, here he is. Kyle Teal. I could put in third, but I don't love hitting with Alex Bregman. He ends up being weird for some reason for me. Could do Manny Ramirez. Just double checking. Oh, I could do... You know what? No, I'll do JD Martinez. And then, Mike Mussina has been going pretty well for me. I'll throw in Kopech and Davis. So you've got 2 Phillies and a Brave. I've got a Mariner, a White Sox, a Red Sox, and then freaking what? Misery. Well, you, ready up whenever you're ready. Yes. Alright, so I'll start off pitching and catching, and you'll start off, like, otherwise. We found a game very quickly. I generally just leave this how it starts. Yeah, I've only had one complaint of that, and it wasn't from you, so. And then ironically, the next game it reverted back to normal because he revealed he didn't have a problem with it in the end. I was like, okay, what? I don't know why I hit so well with Kyle Teal. Daggum, freaking Glasnow was playing up like hell. I mean, yeah, so, I don't know why, but every time I'm on the left and whoever it is that is with me is on the right, and I don't know why. It seems to be consistent. I don't get it. Alright. Can't wait for me to end up, like, leaning directly out of my, the view of my camera. Oh my... Oh my god. Freaking Polo Grounds. Okay. Well, good thing that, like, what, isn't Trey Turner really
ready
fast?
to go now? Yeah, the batter now, Trey Turner.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. That's
oh
strike
my
one.
god. This dude, oh my
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I'm getting freaking...
Up and in, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And it gets down for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
And a lot of other places, that would have been a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Julio Rodriguez,
nice
the next to hit, takes ball one.
He's a knuckleballer.
And that is downstairs.
I think his overall was like 79.
Fouled off down the right side.
You know what? I'm going to try
Nobody
stealing.
out. Runner at first.
I'm stealing.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not
really
even close.
Out, man.
You know Trey Turner is a threat to steal. You can't let it be that easy for him.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that Trey Turner
Just trying
let
to
off.
protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Leading off.
Got him. And now one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. Turner, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Merrifield to first in time. And Martinez is out.
Oh, if you can get
and now here is Harper. The first overall pick back in 2010. That's in there. That's strike one.
The knuckleball is
no
such
score
an
yet,
pitch
but a runner at third with two away. Towards first.
Yeah, it's close.
The tag and he's out. That ends the frame.
You haven't played in a bit, so.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team.
Yeah.
He can hurt you. This one popped up.
One pitch, one out.
Teal makes the catch, and there's one down.
Teams
so
really
digging in, Ellie De La
Cruz.
Cruz.
I've noticed.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Two out.
That's the thing about me is I throw the
next
ball
to hit,
in the
Max Clark.
so much that, like, at some point,
and first offering
you
is
don't know if
off.
I'm throwing in or out anymore.
Two out, space is empty.
Oh.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field.
Fast ending pitch-wise.
Makes the catch.
I think it was 8 or 9.
That will end. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swings through
I ain't
that
gonna
one for
lie.
strike one.
Well, in a day and age where velocity is king, you get a guy out there on the mound that's soft throwing, you're licking your chops thinking it's going to be like a softball game. But a knuckleball dancing all over the place, it's hard for you to maintain plate discipline because that velocity makes you want to hit it a long way. And if you get out in front, boy, you will look bad at the dish.
I noticed whenever, yeah, yep, plus 63 for me. Don't know why they, what happened there, other than I'm guessing they just quit or whatever. I don't know, but hey, that's one win. Oh, wrong thing. I did not mean to click Battle Royale. I played one game in the Battle Royale. I got freaking killed, and I don't know if I want to play it anymore. Well, I mean, I will eventually, but like, it's 1v1, so like, it's a little bit more like of a mental game. If I end up actually streaming like baseball more, I will definitely be playing that more. We'll do Martinez. We'll do Teal. Oops, wrong button. And we will do Julio Rodriguez. We'll go with Messina, Kopech, and Davis. And some of our friends just got a freaking card out of a chase pack. Cool. I don't know who it is because they've changed their name from what I knew them as, so I don't know. I know what group of friends that he's from, I just don't know who he is. Yep. I think Julio Rodriguez is actually faster than Trey Turner, so it's interesting the game has him hitting second. Huh. Alright, come on. Come on up, position team. Hurry up. You can do it. You got this, guys. There you go. I feel like either of us is a good call. I'll just Joe right again, though. Nope. All right. Well, it's me this time. Okay. This isn't. He's not bad. I think he has he has a sinker, and obviously the like being crazy by throwing a high sinker is basically the name of the game with this dude at this point. Every time me and Animate use him. Well, probably only one of the two of them actually has him playing a Puna Nika. That's a great point. Thank you.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr.
All right. Never mind. I guess that I'm not pitching yet. Dr. Disrespect. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of the names of people in this game are freaking great.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Let's see what their freaking timing is.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Yeah.
And
this
that one
guy
pulled
knows how to hit the
foul.
ball. Now the question is, can he hit this one?
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
The answer to that question was actually a yes. That was not what I was hoping for.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
All right.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center.
No. That's
And one
right.
hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double. The throw to third.
You almost got him just by effing with him by doing that. I ain't gonna lie, that's great. Well, that was
the number 2
that was
hitter,
unfortunate.
Terry
That's not where I wanted that
Pendleton.
sinker to go, mind you. So we'll see.
That one a
This
little bit
guy is a
high.
little bit more,
Ball one.
More careful. I should have thrown a freaking. Oh, frick, that was a mistake. Oh.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. One
Now
out
I've
the
gotta
top
pitch
of the first.
way more carefully. Hooray!
So the go-ahead
Oh,
run
look.
in scoring position.
Mr. Ortiz.
And now
What's up,
David
brother?
Ortiz
Foul
on the
ball.
ground right side. And foul
Early
ball.
on that, but okay.
Swing and a drive,
Okay.
deep right field. That's back. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tagging from third. Cut off. Now a throw home.
Close,
Not
though.
in time. He's
Right.
safe as they score a pair on the play. Curtis Granderson at the
Finally.
plate with 2 away. Swings through that
I was
one.
searching for them not hitting something.
Swing and a miss.
I think that
is
is their
strike 2.
mojo on now? Now that they got the run in? Yeah.
Swings through it for the K.
Looks like it.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Freaking hell.
Back here at Fenway. And
They got
today
Blake
on the
Snell.
hill, Blake Snell. What do you have on him, Chris?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the
All right, let's
fastball
see if
will
I can hit
beat
the
them.
frickin' baseball.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner. Swing and a miss as he was late
That
that
was rough.
time.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning.
rough. I can't
Only a few
really
players have ever
0-2.
done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Very
Wow,
high on
I'm
that
not
one.
frickin' doing
Going to
that.
count 1 and 2. So
Not that
Trey
one.
goes down on strikes. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. JD Martinez stands in.
I hit
That's
it?
to third. Pendleton. 3 up, 3 down,
Okay.
inning over.
I don't like the lighting right now. Actually, I only like I like the freaking the 4 p.m. time that I have after the first
New inning getting started, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Messina back to work.
Yeah, they
Swing
swing
and a
it
tapper that rolls foul.
I don't know why.
Now 1 and 1. To third, and that goes foul.
That actually been good for us.
1 and 2 now on Acuna. Cuts and misses. It's a
No idea why
strikeout.
the people were there, but
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. In the air, center field. Rodriguez under this one.
there you go. Oh my god!
Makes the catch for the out.
I looked at what it would be to throw freaking home
Digging
from there,
in,
and it was
Ethan
really
Salas.
freaking small.
And first offering is fouled off.
Foul.
2 outs, base is empty.
Living life
And
on the
that
edge
is out of play.
of the zone.
Next one in the dirt.
I don't know why I made that reference.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him,
Sometimes
and
you
that's
get to this
that.
problem and be like, nah, this guy's done, and guns him no matter how far he is. Wow, look at all these fans. They look interesting.
Bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And the pitch. Right side.
Nice.
And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Singling time.
Waste no time there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not
Little high.
That one almost hit him.
Little high.
Tying
Didn't have
run
time to throw that
is
one.
at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one fouled off. There's a strike at the knees.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Oh
Pendleton.
my gosh.
Throws to first in
Hey,
time. That's one out the bottom of the second. Kyle Teal now at the plate. That's to third. On the run, sends it over to
Almost got it
first.
because of how
It's
stupid that
there, and
was.
that's a
All
great
right.
play.
Well,
Nick
all
Kurtz,
right, let's see what I got.
the next to hit.
I ain't gonna lie to
Swing
you,
and a
I'm
miss,
not
strike
seeing the ball
one.
incredibly well right
Good
now
pitch
because
right
of the
there.
ball.
Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on,
The lighting
it's got to
is
give you some
definitely-
confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that
1-2
front
is the
side
count.
against this left-handed breaking ball.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I know what you gotta do. Pop. That'll be slightly better, but we'll see if it matters.
And we're back here at Fenway Park. On to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
I don't know
And a
if they can
foul
hit
ball.
with the,
Geloff in the 8th spot in today's lineup.
I don't think
He's
hit with
one of the
these
few
guys.
Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Swing and a miss, and that's
Now,
strike
if I hear
2.
another freaking 15 times that Zach Geloff is born in the state of Delaware, like, I don't care. At this point, I've heard it so many times.
One of the few MLB players to be born in the state of
And
Delaware.
down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So up next, Barry
See
Larkin.
what happens with this?
Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
You got called, brother.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first. First 2
I don't
batters
know, the
retired
Steelers like
here
to
in the
make it a
top of the
freaking heart
third.
attack, I swear.
So now the DH spot, Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh, frick. Here we go again.
And
Oh,
first
never mind.
offering is fouled
That,
off.
Did not go as poorly as I thought it would. All right, well, we'll see.
2 outs. That one pushed foul
Also
on
not
a
that
play
bad,
off
even
to
though
the
the ball
left.
went down the freaking middle once more. Can that not happen, please?
Fights that one away, and the count remains
okay.
0-2.
What if I throw a
Kicks
different
and
ball?
fires. Line
Oh
drive.
my gosh.
And that's a fair ball.
I get it's Ken Griffey Jr., but Jesus.
Back against the wall with
That's
2
some bad
strikes,
luck.
but found a way. He's a pull hitter, and that's about as much as you can pull one and
Very
keep it fair. So no surprise right there. Nothing that...
Third out.
Never mind. It didn't matter. You're good.
Ready to go for the last
You're up.
half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
He's one of the few baseball players born in the state of Delaware.
Oh, that got away from
hit
him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
That's a quicker bat.
Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I ain't gonna lie, if the pitcher was right-handed, I would
And
be
there's
so
a strike.
much better.
Good heater at 98.
Yeah.
And he takes a strike.
No.
1-2.
That's not the problem.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts
exactly
now.
where
And he
he
dives
is.
back in
You know what I mean?
time.
Like with the lighting. No,
Here's
the
Trey
lighting.
Turner. Went down on
Exactly.
strikes his first time through. That's a little
No,
high.
that's high.
Ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And it is 2-1.
As a
2-1.
hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on
No,
the
that missed
fastball.
that
In a
ball.
2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
3-1.
Snell picked to first.
I don't know. I'm being troll a little bit.
3-1 is on the way. Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone
full.
all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity.
Oh, great stop. Off balance feed. There's one.
Oh.
And that's all they'll get.
Nice, took him out.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez.
Oh
And a
my
swing
God, I
and a
pulled
miss.
up on
There's that
CI.
slider.
Freaking
0-1.
stupid.
Turner off of first with 2 away. And now it's
That's the
even
ball.
up. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells
ball,
the
2
changeup
strikes.
with that arm action.
Next
That's
pitch
a ball.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Go. Nice. Bye-bye. Send him home.
That's ripped. Base hit. Rounds
Right
third,
up.
headed for the
Hell
plate.
yeah.
In there. He's safe.
Threw the ball right down the freaking
Gets it
middle.
down
I
to
don't know
drive
why.
in the
Like,
run and tie it back
what-
up.
what
That's
do you
about
expect?
as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside
I
that
can't-
ball
you
and squared
don't
it
know all that
out
well. It's down the
front.
freaking
Man, that
middle.
was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That one ripped, but foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning if they tie game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the third.
Ball.
Throw, safe. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I'm not going to steal again, but I am going to take the extra step.
Snellzilla
We
picks
got
up
that run in. It's all that freaking really matters.
as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are
that's out.
swinging more than
Interesting.
80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Now that's smacked to right center. Reaching down and makes the grab. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1.
Okay, he
Fouled
really wants
off
that
left
ball.
side. Late
That
swing,
is the second
foul
time
to
they've
the
gone to that
left.
same spot. Come on. Just strike out already, bud.
Foul ball, it
Okay.
stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Ground ball, left side.
Got him.
The throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's
What's with the pause?
Acuna now.
That's what a
Doesn't
good
like
sinker's
anything.
designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
I think that the one guy turned off his freaking Xbox. Well, I mean, you know, we're winning. What can I say? What's your ranking right now? Yeah. You would go to ranked. You would go to multiplayer modes, ranked, and then the 2v2 co-op. I think the 2v2 and the 3v3 co-op are like under the same thing actually. Like, all right, I'm at 383. And we don't seem to really be having. I mean, I wouldn't say we aren't having problems. I would say more so that the other teams just don't seem to have any problems quitting. They seem to be really good at it actually. Alternatively, you could say that they're having problems staying connected. All right, I'll change the field now because that seems to have now been disconnected twice. You know what? Let's do the Tigers field. The Detroit Tigers field looks pretty nice. I'm going to change it to 1 p.m., however, and make it frickin' June, as I used to do, because I just don't want to frickin' deal with the frickin' glare. Alright, we'll put Martinez back in. That was only a problem once where I had an issue with that. Oh, wrong button. And where are you? There you are, Mr. Teal. I'm still looking for a person who is as good as Teal without having to worry about, like, the downsides of it, which is the defense being worse. Because I have some players who are better, like, offensively at catcher, but none that are as good defensively, which is what I worry about more with a catcher. You know, because if you're losing a spot on your offense, like, out of your 9, then it's fine. It'll matter sometimes, but, it'll matter more if the ball goes right by your catcher every freaking inning. There was a guy who I used to watch play, like, one of the older MLB The Shows, right? He would put in trash catchers. Like, he would put in people who cannot play catcher as catcher. And it would, sometimes it would be a few innings, and he would get away with it. Okay, I am not allowed to move my lineup yet. So, yeah. Alright, I clicked the A button so many times that they got scared and quit. That's exactly how that worked. Yep. Back to co-op lobby. I'm just that fast. And since we already know what we're putting in, it's not long. The only thing I don't like is that you can't just have people basically saved at the top. I feel like that would be better, because then I wouldn't have to dig through for lower overall players that are, that are better than the higher ones, but just in specific ways that are what I want, Because just because a character is an 89 overall or a 90 doesn't mean you want to run them every freaking time. So, let me actually fix this. Okay, there. I was moving my microphone and camera. I'm actually going to touch to see how it looks. Alright, that doesn't look that bad, actually. I mean, could be slightly better, but whatever, it's fine. Performance mode. Hell yeah. Okay. Boom. Okay, I can actually do it this time. Sweet! Plus, since I have my camera back a little further, I could probably move my microphone back a little further, too. Hopefully that wasn't annoying, but we don't know. I certainly don't. Alright, we'll see who we get. Do you want left or right? I'll switch up to left. What was Mike using again? Alright. It would be really funny. We just keep getting lost connection to opponent all the way to World Series. Like, what? Oh, hey, look, there no money spent. I'm also no money spent.
Just about set. And starting in this one, Mike Messina.
The big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Honestly, I wish that, like, Zach Greinke had like a freaking Cy Young season whenever he had literally changed the speed of his fastball to be the same as his changeup, so that people were like, I don't know which one it is. Because that was his whole thought process on it. He was like, well, I can't really throw a high 90s fastball.
All right, ready to go here.
So
And
what
the
if
batter will be
I
the
threw
shortstop,
an 89
Bobby
mile
Witt
an hour
Jr.
fastball and 89 mile an hour changeup? Right. Why does everyone run Bobby Witt Jr.? I'm not believing you that you have
That to right.
that you're no money spent if you have Bobby Witt Jr.
And that lands in no man's land, a foul
Unless,
ball.
you know what, that could be his teammate. Who has spent money.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And
Nice.
brings it in at the wall. Now it's going to be Walker Jenkins. And first
boy.
offering is fouled off.
Oh,
One out, base is empty.
okay, well, if you're going to bunt, then bunt this, buddy.
Cut out and missed, struck him out.
You would have missed
Now
that.
2 away.
Like, you would have gotten a
2
hit,
down,
actually.
base is empty.
So that would've really done
And now the
well, huh?
DH, Corey
Oh,
Seager.
dang, Corey Seager.
Rodriguez racing after it.
Yep.
He's got it. And that is that.
Some may even call it a mentally challenged pitch.
Back here in
Anyway.
Detroit, Trey Turner at the plate.
What does he got? Okay, the slowest fastball known to man. I mean, not fastball.
The bit behind with
the
that
slider.
swing. It's strike
That's a
one.
77 to 82 mile an hour slider, bro.
And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
Yeah,
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gotta have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Julio Rodriguez will hit next.
well, nice freaking swing. That's a triple.
And an
Double,
automatic
double,
double as it
double.
hops
All
the
right.
fence.
Quick.
And now J.D. Martinez. Swing and a
Crack.
miss, and he was fooled. One out and a runner at second.
Not fooled that time,
In the
though.
dirt.
Not fooled that time, though, buddy. Maybe this time, though. We don't know yet. Yeah,
That's
we
in
get
there.
fooled. Yeah,
And
we
it's
get fooled
1 and
from time to
2.
time.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think I was late.
So Harper stands in. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Swings and misses.
Yeah, that's like-
And it's 0-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
If you somehow
Sends
ran it
it to
out, we gotta
first.
run. I was just
Harper
like, screw
retired.
it, we're going for it.
And the inning is
Yeah. That
top of
speed
the
difference
second.
is
Here's
insane.
Kyle Tucker.
You got a freaking 95 plus mile an hour fastball, and then, oh yeah, by the way, this freaking slider slides in.
Messina back to work. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer
honestly,
power.
it's always,
but
it's
the
way more
strikeout rate
interesting
is
to hear
under
about
20%.
like, this guy was drafted in the 17th round than it is to hear
Right
drafted
side,
in the
hard
first,
hit.
You know,
Over
the
to
year,
first,
yeah, I
and
expect him to
Tucker
be
is
drafted
retired.
first. And to come
Here
out,
comes
right?
Gleyber Torres.
But like, whenever they're drafted in like the 15th plus round, stuff like that, you're like, freaking hell, he made the majors? Bro, I thought that they drafted him to be a
goes
water boy.
6'1", hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center
Run!
field.
Got it.
Rodriguez makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
He's trying to psych you out with that.
And first
You know he's
offering
not
is
wanting
fouled
this guy.
off.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a
This man
chance to get
looks
through
like
these
he's
first 2
doing
innings with
steroids.
under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Center field, Rodriguez. And that is that.
All right.
Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Ronald Acuna Jr. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything.
Oh my God!
One away. Now the catcher.
I waited. I
Kyle
took
Teal.
a pitch. I swung into something. I probably shouldn't have, but got good wood on it.
That's
Nice.
down and in. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Oh.
Lifted in
I
the
don't
air,
quite
out
land.
to left. Carter on the move.
Almost there.
And he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
If it had a little,
And
if it
now
had
here
had
is
a little less
Nick
distance,
Kurtz.
it would have landed. Little
And the
high,
first
but
pitch
a
misses
little
for
high.
ball 1. 2 out, space is empty.
Little
Not
outside.
even close there. And the count is 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
Was not ready for the challenge.
2
but,
balls,
you know.
1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And
Yeah,
there's
but
the
I'm
ball.
mad that he knows that I'll swing it though sometimes now.
3-2. The pitch is outside. And ball 4.
You were right. I just
2
didn't.
outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Ground ball right side. The tag, and
One of the
that's
three
out
outs
number
is anywhere
3,
straight
inning
to the
over.
left to the first baseman, dude.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Now the left
How
fielder,
the hell would
Evan
that be
Carter.
a freaking base hit?
Cut on and missed. Good. Change up right there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he swings over the top there.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off
Oh my
pitches down.
gosh.
Turner to second. Over
No!
to first. Safe.
Freaking Evan Carter.
Next to hit, Alex Gordon.
Yeah, I just wanted a freaking, a cool inning.
Down and away for
I think
ball
he figured out
1.
that maybe he shouldn't swing it every single pitch.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Oh, hey, that works out.
Next offering is fouled back. That one's in there. 1 and 2. Runner on the go again. In the dirt, blocked. And now a man into
Not
scoring
gonna really do
position.
about that, unfortunately.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. And now it's
Oh,
filled
what
up.
the freaking hell is that? Okay, challenging time. Well,
Ripped
that
on a
sucks.
line. That's a base hit.
Second.
Now a relay to second, and he's out.
You're out.
That was a cool. That was a great trickery.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. There's a strike.
0-1.
Out to
Oh
short.
my gosh.
That's a base hit.
A
Run
freaking
scores.
perfect split of the freaking infielders.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job
Oh my
done
gosh.
to bring home the run. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of
There we
rolled
freaking
over
go.
on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find the hole and get you a
All
knock.
because of
That's out
stupid
number 3.
Freaking gosh dang first baseman not
Set
freaking
for the
throwing
bottom of the
freaking
third.
ball to
Now
first.
the third baseman, Alex
Oh
Gordon.
my gosh.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a
No
good
ball,
sinker.
2
As a
strikes.
hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner now. There's a strike.
Ball inside.
Ooh. Oh, there we go.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second, there's 1. Over to first. That's 2.
What?
Nicely done.
So they just freaking give them everything. Cool.
Start of the 4th. Now it's the DH.
Give them everything, you know, screw us. You at least buy me freaking dinner first.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone.
I was worried about that happening at some point.
And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Yeah, that's the thing about like,
so here's Kyle Tucker now.
His primary fastball being a sinker. Well, not out of the game.
Off foul.
So. He can still score some runs. I mean, like, you will at least tie him up once, so he's going to be worried about you.
That one out to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home
run. Have a pretty good outfield.
Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Because I ain't going to lie to you, JD Martinez isn't the best outfielder.
Torres now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
They don't
one out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, you paused? You're effing with him?
Tapped softly on the ground. Turner whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jason Varitek. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Like for timing, that was rough. Hey! Daggone. They falling for it.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Almost at him. Almost at him.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. But the solo shot stretches there.
Thank you.
And we're back. And Martinez.
I would laugh my butt if you hit a home run off of this guy after that. Of course, they put out that specific dog. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. They're the freaking moviest move pitches that he's got, pretty much. And the velo difference is insane. Actually, it's partially also because one of the only times he threw the freaking changeup, I freaking smashed it, so... I think you're right.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Acuna goes after that one for strike 1. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Martinez on second. Harper on at first with nobody out. On the ground to the left. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Yeah. Everybody's going to be safe.
I thought about sending him, but yeah, it was a...
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball, perhaps.
Okay, buddy. Can you stop doing that?
On the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can...
Got him looking.
I thought that was
huge strikeout there. And the batter now, Nick Kurtz. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That one missed.
Bases loaded here. If he walks him, probably not the worst thing because the
strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
All right.
So 2 down now, and here is Zach Geloff. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Oh, freaking most. Oh, my gosh.
Bases loaded, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I want to see the freaking... I wanted to see the timing.
Back here in Detroit, ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Nick Kurtz. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Too early.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Martinez makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He's going to be tough to turn a double
So
play
they get a man
on,
aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked.
Runner on the goal. Lifted in the air, left field. Pretty well struck. Martinez sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
All right, good. Now I don't
so the batting order turns over. Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. Runner on the go. Ball outside. No throw, safe at second.
So I don't have to worry about it. He can do that if he
Carter
wants to,
stands at second with 2 gone. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's right. I got 2 freaking balls that are basically fastballs. Oh, there we go.
Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first.
All right.
And Witt.
We're getting some better hitting down.
Back at Comerica Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Alex Gordon. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
You know, this group of hitters looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Here's Turner now. Swings through that
you know
one.
What?
0-1. Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Why did I
That's
freaking
towards
do that?
center. Jenkins.
I knew that was a ball. I don't know why he did that.
Corrals it. Out number 2.
I just
and now
my own
Julio Rodriguez. There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on.
Barely.
Last half of inning number 5. Outside low. And 1-1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power. power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing.
Tosses to first. That's the inning.
Left click.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
That's funny because other than these 2 runs, like Musina's like pitching an amazing outing.
Messina back to work. Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
There's a strike.
That's
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball.
all evened up. All right. Sit him down. What do we got going?
That one to first. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Right. If you want me to pull Musina,
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Torres up to him for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1.
Nice. They didn't know where that
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one hooked foul.
Well, all right.
Next pitch is outside, and the count now even up.
Making you work for it this time, huh?
Sit him down. On the ground to short, Turner. Zips it across, and that is that.
Like that.
And we're back. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off.
All right. Come on, Chris Sale. Frack!
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Bryce Harper to the plate.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
1-0.
1 down, base is empty.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Jenkins makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr., 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to 1 velocity and stay there.
That's the 2nd time I've done that this game.
2 outs. Stays alive. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Yeah, I realized that I didn't throw it anywhere near high or a fastball, but
back here in Detroit, top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek.
Here you go, Veritek.
High in the air, out to
Very
right.
technical.
And makes the grab. One up, one down. And here is Nick.
All right. Well, what's this guy against him? Oh, yeah, no, definitely. All right, let's see here. You have Devin Williams. Honestly, don't love Devin Williams for this. Who's the other guy you put in? It was, like, Yimi Garcia. Yeah, Yimi Garcia.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Cut out and missed 96 with that fastball.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
One down, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that one hit to first. It's through for a hit.
Freaking worm burner.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. He was late there, strike one.
Yeah, they're so timed up on the freaking slower speed that we'll have to probably for maybe another inning.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I wouldn't count on it after that.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That's the best thing about those high
Kurtz
fastballs.
at first,
Sometimes
one gone.
If they're not expecting the high sinker.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
All right, cool. Well, we'll see if they can hit this. They did.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gordon makes the grab.
Wow.
2 down.
Like, I wouldn't jump. I pressed the button. You just up there.
Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. He is singled, and he is flied to left. Late with the swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this
buddy.
at-bat?
Really helpful.
Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Part of me feels like I should have just left him see it and then switched him out after, but because they got that freaking one lucky hit. But I don't know.
Bottom of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Kyle Teal.
Hey, at least if we lose,
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock on to the pitcher's delivery.
They pull and sail. Sail. See here. All right, we're just freaking waiting on what is his freaking name? Trevor. Yeah, we'll just call him. We're waiting on Trevor 28. Cool. Are they gonna? It would be funny if they also lose connection. And this would be. Yep. Well, I mean, like at that point, then he's going to. It's gonna run out of time, and he's going to start just like throwing fastballs down the middle. Well, it should be fastballs down the middle.
Is causing a few awkward swings.
That clips the corner.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So now here's the DH, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
You know what sucks?
On the ground to third.
That wasn't even what I was
Tosses across to first. And that quickly 2 away. So up next, Zach Geloff. And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Not as nice, but you know you have to take something sometimes.
Hit on the ground to short. Witt
Oh.
handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3.
Almost.
Back at Comerica Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And that one fouled
a little bit
off.
It's
different
good
than where
speed
I
at the
thought.
top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
This to third.
Throw him out, please. Do not take your time.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is
I
out
don't know
in the
why they
8th.
insist on doing that.
Now the number 2 hitter, Walker Jenkins, 1 for 3. That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1. Garcia, 6'1" righty, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Come on. Oh,
And another ball.
Did they just suddenly turn into the freaking, like, the box gods? They know exactly where the box is and where it isn't?
And a
Yep.
4-pitch walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man at first. Here comes Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game.
What? Oh. Sorry,
Foul
I thought
ball.
you said huh. I was very confused. Alright. Let's see here. Who would be great? This guy's got plenty of weapons.
And at first, one away. Mark Davis into the game.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Turner for 1.
Good thing
Double
that guy was
play.
slowest
And that'll
man
do
on
it
the
for you.
freaking team.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And here is Alex Gordon.
I
Ball
just
one
knew he
there.
wasn't throwing it in his own first pitch. Or second.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
No, I don't know what he's doing.
And
Okay.
it skips in the dirt.
No strike.
Expect for that guy to
Nothing so
come
far.
right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Next offering is in
I
for a
don't
strike.
trust that slider.
Got
Why
to
the
chase
frick? I didn't
one
even mean
above
to.
the zone there.
Stupid.
So
Freaking
impressive
idiot.
how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Swings
Oh my
and misses.
God.
So he cracks double digits with
I'm
his 10th
so
strikeout.
freaking angry. And it's all at myself, to be honest. Daggone, man.
Yeah. Here's Trey Turner.
Oh, great. Velo pitcher.
And that drops in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty
That slider
dominant in
doesn't
this
really
one, but you
slide
got to be
as much as it
careful, not
freaking
working
falls.
with too big a lead.
1-1.
They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
One down, base is empty.
Oh,
High fly ball, shallow right field.
Caught up to it,
Tucker
though.
really on his horse for it. Hauls it in for the out.
come on.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
All right.
First pitch doesn't find the
See what I
zone.
got.
Slider right there.
All right.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch in for
I
a
don't
strike.
like it,
And
but
a
I
count
didn't
1-2.
realize it was gonna be a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their
2
closer
strikes.
for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of...
I need to really work on my inside swings.
And we're back. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now here is Kyle Tucker. And that's a strike. Davis, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the controlled command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Come on, buddy.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk,
oh, get the
something
frickin'
bad
out of
happens.
here. You're kidding
because
me!
outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
The frickin' hell are you on? It's not frickin'
And a
Adderall,
ground
I can
ball
tell you that
first,
frickin' much.
And it goes just foul.
You're frickin' joking. All right, thank you. Ball boy, catch that.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pitch.
What the frickin'
Oh,
hell?
now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball.
Yeah, I'm pulling him. Screw it, I'll put in frickin' Kopech. No, I don't
Here
think
comes the
I've pitched this dude
closer
before.
here in the ninth, Michael
Maybe
Kopech.
once.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Gleyber Torres. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
I don't like Kopech's pitch so
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
He doesn't get a knock right here. That pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Let's see what he's doing.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. That's
1
down
ball,
and in.
Okay.
2 strike.
What the
And
frickin' hell,
misses
Kopech?
inside.
I was hoping that I had him so tricked on the outside that he, on the inside that he didn't know where the outside was anymore.
1 down, base is empty.
You're freaking
And there's
kidding me,
a ball.
2
Kopech.
strike.
Why can't I look at everything but your freaking fastball? Well, this is probably a walk.
Good plate appearance there. Able to
Screw
take
you,
the walk.
Varitek.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. And it's fouled away. Varitek leads off first with 1 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
2 outs.
And there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. And
That
ball
slider
1.
does not locate.
Ball 1, no strike.
I think part
Foul
of it might
ball
be my
there.
fault. I should have looked at who they were going to be having up before putting the guy in.
2-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Two outs. This
Thank
one
goodness.
lifted
All
in
right.
the air, left field. Martinez running hard to get it. Brings it in, and that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo.
That freaking should be
Last chance for the home team. Here's J.D. Martinez. Martinez back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
There's a splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
All right, what are they doing? Are they putting in another new guy?
He's 2 outs away.
Oh, you
at the plate,
cocksucker.
Bryce Harper. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Chop to third. And that is the ball game. The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score for Chris Singleton.
All right, well, that was something. They got 2 freaking lucky home runs. I realistically only feel like we actually lost by 1 run because 2 of those runs were so freaking lucky. You know? It's funny. Before, we had 380, I had 383, and after this guy has 383. Well, my Nick Kurtz got upgraded. Oh, I have a pack to open. I'm going to do that real quick. I got a ball in as a habit pack. That's at least one item that's okay. Probably not going to be useful, but... Oh. I got 2 golds. Framber Valdez and a second Felix Bautista. I'll sell Felix Bautista. Need the money. Trying to be a big saver. Alright. So I got nothing out of that, unfortunately. Well, then I guess I got some money. Because you know what? Money. Yeah. Oh, freaking hate those. I hate the bots. The freaking... Yeah. The specifically, like... these stupid... Like... chat bots that like always put in their freaking stupid messages. I don't know. I ended up not really loving that stadium. But like then again, I also couldn't hit off of that guy very well, so that didn't help. You know what? Let's do Tropicana. I don't know if I don't know if I want Martinez anymore. Like, I don't hate him, but I haven't been hitting with him, you know? Because the other options, like Julio Rodriguez and Kyle Teal, regardless if I'm hitting with them or not, they are good defensive picks. Martinez is a horrible defensive pick. So... yeah, if I was going to put him in, then I need a reason. Alright, let's see here. We already got first base. This would be all hitting. All hitting. Sheesh. You know what? I'm going to put a second baseman in. Let's see. I'm going to choose somebody who isn't Mike Mussina. We'll do something different. You know what, here. This freaking old school, like, pitcher, I guess. Why not? He has a lot of break and a lot of velo, so. I don't hate Michael Kopech, just he ain't a freaking righty specialist. Like, that was a horrible idea, putting him in for that. Ow, freaking back. I swear, like, I've been freaking... I feel like I got freaking... I was thrown in an air conditioner, in a washing machine when I went to freaking sleep, and I wake up in the morning. I'm like, okay, great. I feel like I just got freaking strewn in circles. Christian Campbell's a pretty good hitter and a pretty good defensive position player, and his speed is pretty good. He's just like, he doesn't really excel in any one of those areas, you know. Like, there's a reason why he's in the 80s, but right. I don't remember this guy's windup. It might be complete trash, which means it might be the slowest thing you'll ever see. Oh look, Chris Sale. Dun 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 dun. Sale. Well, we're a home team again. Under Bunky.
Trey Turner at the plate.
All right. Oh shoot, my bad.
And takes low for ball
My
one.
apologies. I was not paying close enough attention.
In there at the knees for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike three.
Freaking painted me.
Julio Rodriguez batting with one down, takes a strike.
That's annoying.
Ball.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one
I'm pausing real
carrying.
quick. Next pitch.
And forget it. A soaring shot to center.
Oh.
And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Here's the second baseman. Right through there for a strike.
Part of the order
hilarious.
coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Off
And
the
he's
plate,
pissed now.
And the count even 1-1. Pulls that one foul.
Almost. Almost. He's not going to throw me another slider, I don't think.
And he deals. Swings through that one. It's a
Well,
strikeout.
I'm just completely wrong.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper.
I'll walk
And
my
there's
ball.
a strike.
I strike out 3 times. And you hit
No
2
balls.
home runs.
1 strike.
In the air, out towards right
That's
center.
not quite gone, but it was freaking. That was a good hit.
Junior makes the grab, and that'll end the
Hey, at least I only struck out twice.
And now Ellie De La Cruz.
Okay, well. This isn't that bad.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
What I like with
0-1.
this guy is he's a normal freaking changeup. I'm sick of like all the fancy changeups.
Swing
They
and a
don't work.
miss. There's that changeup.
No one
Benny
freaking
really
falls
sells
for
the
that.
changeup
2
with that
strikes.
arm action.
That
That's
one was
way
a
outside. 1-2 to count.
An oopsie doopsie mistake, yeah.
On the ground, Gordon
Jeez.
zips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Come on.
First pitch swinging.
Sometimes a hitter will go up
0-1.
there and guess,
Well,
and
let's
it's
see what
not
happens
just
with this.
pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
0-2.
Swing and a
This guy's
miss.
got a lot of
Slider
freaking
got him
movement.
for strike 3.
Like he's got a
2 down,
fastball
bases
and a
empty.
sinker,
And
then pitches
now
that can go
Ken
in like
Griffey
3
Jr.
different freaking directions.
First pitch
Ball.
misses.
1
Well,
and
I
out.
mean, like the curveball goes down left and the slider goes just straight left, but you know what I mean.
Two outs, base is empty.
I'm trying to kick my habit of like constantly doing one, then like 1 in, 1 out of the zone, because then they slowly figure it
The
out.
1-1 is fouled off.
So sometimes I try to like double up on in the zone, and other times I try to like just throw out of the zone.
Swing and a miss.
But then also throwing a high sinker and it not going
All
anywhere
set for
near
the
where I
start of
wanted
the
to
inning.
anyway,
Now
just
it's the
works.
right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Threw that fastball
0-1.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Yeah, all 3 of them are.
And the batter now, Kyle Teal. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Sale, the 6'6" southpaw, 180 pounds.
1-1.
A former first-round pick back in 2010. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Strike 3,
that's
and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz.
Almost at me.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Come on, Chris.
Right through there for a strike. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Really good check swing
3-1.
right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Sale delivers. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
He's going to throw a high freaking fastball again.
Goes down looking for the strikeout.
You can't
And
be that
welcome
mad at
back
me
to
for
the
that one. That was
ballpark.
close.
And now the DH, David Ortiz.
I may have struck out 4 times so far, but I've had like 2 or 3 pretty good fouls.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to
You're freaking
chase.
Good
ball,
late
1 strike.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hitting zone, the
Late
ball
on
was
that
literally in the
fastball.
other batter's box. That wasn't a breaking ball like that much. I mean, what the heck?
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez makes the play, and a quick out, number 1. Terry Pendleton now at
I
the
almost
plate.
played Terry Pendleton for this game, actually. Funnily enough.
High fly ball out towards left center. Carter sizing this one up.
Honestly, if you're not
He
going to
makes
put
the
in an
grab,
outfielder,
and there's
left
2
field
away.
is ideal. Because, like,
Now the catcher
freaking
up to hit,
Carter is
Jason
extremely
Varitek.
good,
Chris, he's
actually.
their team leader
Like,
when it comes to
speed-wise, He can get
RBIs.
to the ball. He doesn't need to dive for it.
The
You
bit
know?
behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball.
I get sick of facing Jason Varitek, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Not because
Gonna
he's
count
good or
1 and 2.
anything, but just because I get sick of just looking at his face. Also because he's a switch hitting catcher.
And a swing and a miss.
And he embarrassed him.
And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now, Evan Carter. Sale back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1. No, that missed. 1-1.
And that drops in for a strike.
1-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. That one fouled off. Oh, he hit him.
You hit him.
Not 4,
And that got him
not
pretty
5
flush.
strikeouts in a row. He freaking hit me.
Here's Trey Turner. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
He still hasn't thrown a circle change. Yeah, I wouldn't throw that freaking pitch for a while either.
Certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That was a slider.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes.
It's funny,
Picks up
like for you,
strikeout number
like
7.
the slider is more dominant, and for me, it's a freaking fastball.
Rodriguez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Late on that fastball.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And they'll do it again. Gordon, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball misses outside for a ball.
I mean, I am.
And that's ball
Stop
1.
it. Give it to me, baby.
Started after the
F
1-2
you.
pitch, appeal to first,
Your
and he
freaking
went
mustache
around.
looks
Not
stupid.
an easy call
I
there.
said
As
it.
we go
I
to
said
the
it.
last of the 3rd. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And that's too
Slightly
high.
early.
Well,
You know,
these
suddenly
players, as you
don't know how to
probably
freaking
noticed,
locate.
haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2-1.
What
Missed
the
with a
hell?
changeup. And that's ball 3. That one is absolutely belted. Back there.
Thank
Pulls
you.
it in on the warning track. Evan Carter getting ready to hit.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice
Go where I
catch.
want. That's
Swing
good
and
enough.
a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Breaks his bat and pops it up.
Ah,
Reaching
good.
down, makes the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. To the right side. Gets it to first.
He's out of there.
Third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Sorry, I just like
New
the
inning
fact that
getting
it's still
started,
1-0.
and now it's
still
going to
just like
be
you
number
hitting a sinker, I'm
36.
terrified to throw the freaking thing now.
And that one fouled off.
I'd like you to hit a home run off his fastball, so you'd be scared to throw that too.
Not even
1-1.
close there.
The amount of that we've
1-1.
both
You
almost
know,
hit a
this
home
group
run
of
off his slider
hitters
is
did a great
ridiculous.
job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their
Good swing,
way,
though.
and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here's Harper now.
All right, come on.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Swings and
God.
misses on the
That was smart.
fastball up in the zone for the
I can't be mad at
strikeout.
him. I mean, I'm angry.
2
but
down,
I can't be
bases
mad at him.
empty.
I gotta be mad at myself
Next
for
to
that one.
hit, Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one
That's a ball.
upstairs.
I think the major problem, like, each of these guys have is they keep thinking that whatever, like, just worked
2
on
balls,
me
no
will
strikes
work
to
on
count.
you.
Good slider down and
And
in
vice
can be
versa.
so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him
2-1.
another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Yeah, I hate the high fastball. I loathe it. I mean, sometimes I catch up. to it,
And
but-
Sale deals.
Oh, that was
There's
good
a swing and a drive.
Yeah.
Junior snags it, and that is that. Bottom of the 4th,
All right,
and
you're
now
up.
the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Hopefully you have a slightly easier time than I did. Locating, I should say.
That
You
one
already
in
have.
there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The shortstop
Never
takes the
mind.
ball. That one not
Yeah, completely
close.
never mind.
And
All right,
it's
cool.
2-1.
Let's just go with you two.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2 balls, 2
I don't know if that one
strikes.
ever looked like he was going to go into the zone.
Cut on and miss.
That one did.
Curveball struck him out. So digging in, Ricky Henderson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fought off foul.
Right.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
On the ground to third.
Throw him out.
Throws across the diamond. Already 2 gone here in the
He
home
got thrown
fourth.
out at first? You're kidding me.
And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
Okay. All right.
And a curve misses
looks like the ball slipped
outside.
out of his hand.
And Singy, Ricky's 1,406 career steals is a record that may stand forever. The active leader in career steals isn't even a quarter of the way to that number.
Now, with the home run ball being the freaking big cheese. Oh, no,
In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now the tying run is into scoring
you're right.
position.
I screwed up the angle.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
1 ball, no
Ortiz,
strike.
the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later
always
on.
funny
So
to me.
good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Hilton with a 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
On the ground at first.
I like how neither of the
takes
two
it on his
people,
own,
the batter
and he
or
has
the
thrown
pitcher or
full.
current MLB players that they're talking about. Like,
And we're
this
back.
is big
Now,
time velo at
Kyle
the plate.
Teal.
That's our big time velo. Name of the game.
First
1-0.
pitch, not close.
Throw me another
Just
ball.
missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1.
Throw me a
Swinging a
fourth
foul out of play.
one. Throw me a fifth
On the
one.
ground, right side. Geloff.
You know, I think that's the first
Slings
out
to
that I've
first,
gotten
and
that
the
was
leadoff
not
hitter
me
retired
striking
in
out
the
this game.
fifth. Next is the designated hitter, Nick
The fact that it
Kurtz.
took to the 5th inning
Good
is not a
late
good
bite
thing.
on that slider.
That missed,
Got
that's
the
a
hitter
ball.
out
I mean,
in
hey,
front,
maybe I'm
rolled
just gonna start
over on
ranking
it.
now.
Exactly what he was supposed to
1-0.
do.
The lefty, the 1-0. Just
Nope.
missed.
Ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2
Well,
and
he came
1
right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was
Strike 2.
looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence
I don't
booster
know if
on the
they're actually
mound. You're in that
pitching
hitter's
spots,
head
but
a
if
little
they
bit.
really are, then man, they are having
Next
great
offering
game.
upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there.
Full count.
Trying
They
to
haven't really
tease him,
missed,
get him to
you know
raise
what
his
I mean?
sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Nice.
Line drive, base hit. And they have
All
their
right.
first hit since the first inning.
Let's see if I can put the ball in play.
So up next, Evan Carter struck out swinging his first time.
I did.
To the right
That was
side.
not a good thing.
Feeds to
actually.
second, out there.
Oh.
And they'll just get the 1.
Well,
So
okay.
digging in, Alex Gordon.
I'm stealing, by the way.
And now he steps off the rubber.
Okay. I'm still stealing.
Let's go, kid.
I don't care.
Runner takes off. They pitch
1-0.
out.
Oh, they got him. Yeah, that was a...
Throw to second. Out.
Dude, that's when I would actually just, like, pause the game and
Bottom of the
saying,
inning.
like,
Leading off,
good play,
Terry
bro.
Pendleton.
Good play. That was pretty good.
And that
Yeah,
one
that's not
fouled
where I
off.
wanted that to go.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2
Thank
strikes.
No ball.
That
2
ball was
strikes.
not good. I'm glad that you freaking helped me out. Oh, good,
Swing
okay.
and a ball lifted to center field. Rodriguez settles under it, and it's caught for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Varitek. His first at bat was a strikeout.
That pitch, but whatever, we'll go for it. Oh, that works.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and he handles it himself for the out. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
No, I'm gonna do the exact same
Well,
thing
he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
He takes it himself to the bag,
spot,
and that'll do it.
Same outcome.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
You got this.
Now it's going to be Alex Gordon. Sale back to work. That clips his zone.
On,
It's 0-1.
You're giving that one to
Impressed that he
him.
went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Line drive. Fair ball.
That's a double, yeah. You control the runner you hit with.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Ripped out
Oh
down
my
the
God,
line
I
and
moved
kept it
this guy
fair.
down.
And even when you hit it that
0-1.
far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body.
Oh
you
my
don't
God,
hook
are you
around that
freaking kidding me?
baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
Pendleton fires to second for one. How about that double play?
You're freaking.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And that is out
But
of
they're
play.
so scared of you and the slider that they're actually throwing the freaking thing to you.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That's funny. Oh,
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back. And it's gone.
I think he wants to the other one with Julio Rodriguez.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 2-0.
Your back's pretty comfy. Thank you. Oh, good. I hit the ball to the infielders.
He
Freaking
takes
again.
it himself to the bag, and that'll
At least
do
I'm not striking out as much.
Well, we go bottom six.
You know?
And now the right fielder, Evan Carter.
Freaking 49 pitches after freaking 5 full innings. Crazy.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far.
strike.
It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that one in the air center field.
Oh, cool. I perfected this throw. It's
Makes the
worthless, but,
grab.
I did it.
One away. Zach Geloff will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. So now back to the top of the order.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. And fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Puts it away for the out.
Yeah, I wasn't throwing the first on that, but he was definitely getting that.
And the batter
But he
now,
managed to
Ricky
get back so
Henderson.
early that he could
0
go
for
back to
2
first,
in this one.
But it was second.
Late with the swing there.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Well struck left field. That one back. And it's gone.
I almost stole it anyway,
That's
though.
worth the price of admission. And we're all
We're
square.
now tied up.
It's
All right.
2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now here is Ken Griffey Jr. Up the middle, Turner. in plenty of time to first that. We go to the top of the 7th. Here comes.
Here comes. 50% fastball,
Bryce
49%
Harper.
slider. Oh, okay, somebody else. All right, cool. Hopefully you can see him really well.
And that one missing
no strike.
inside
So
a
good.
sharp slider.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all
what'd be
game,
funny
and it's
I could
led to
do?
some frustrating moments. They've
If I
been
pull our
fooled
starter and
quite
I
a
put in
bit
Tyler
today.
Glass now.
Inside,
that's a
just
ball.
missed.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to because it's going to be fine. I live for the bit. Oh, nice.
And a base hit right there. And the go-ahead run is on base.
All right. All I've got to do is not hit into a double play for the third time.
Everything came together for him. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Acuna swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
All right.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
Come on.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Kyle Teal digs in now. And that misses. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. That catches the zone for a strike.
Okay,
and the
then.
count 1-2.
Whoa.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Junior. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Stepping in, Nick Kurtz. 1 for 2.
I should
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swung on, belted. That's back.
Oh my god,
Stretches
that was my
out
best
and holds
freaking
it
swing
in.
all game.
Set for the last half
Because
of the 7th.
something told me to just freaking reset, and I did, and then that worked out. All right, so we're pretty entitled.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Tyler Glasnow. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away. Big time out,
yeah,
leading off the home 7th. Swing and a foul straight back.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
In the air, left field.
You didn't have
Carter
to really move.
makes the grab. 2 down. Jason Varitek now at the plate. There's a line drive to left field. And that's a base hit.
We just saved it from being a freaking double. That's
Went
the
up
good
there
thing about
looking
us
to be
having so much
aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumping, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swings through that one.
Okay, bucko.
0-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see
Was he
another.
early? No, he was late. All right, well, I'm doing this again.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Teal down to first. Got him. Inning over.
Hitting-wise, I've been doing pretty bad. Pitching-wise, I've been
we're
doing
back.
pretty good, actually.
It's the left fielder, Evan Carter.
Okay. I could do it. I know. I'm not going to, but I could.
And that one
is all I'm
upstairs,
saying.
ball
It would be
1.
super funny.
And that's pushed
Oh,
foul
so
off
close.
to the left and out of play. And a count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Gordon in the box now, takes strike one.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Screw you
That
again.
one's upstairs, ball one. All tied up, and we're in the top of the eighth.
Screw you
Inside,
3 times.
and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. Trey Turner, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for
That man. Oh my gosh.
that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Struck him out swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now, Zach Geloff. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Gets under it and pops it up. Harper in position. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's to 3rd.
And he's out.
Fires across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch just misses.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. That's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat, you jog back to the dugout.
Swings through that.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Got him. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out. Number 36 swings through it for strike 1.
I hate the freaking throwing high inside fastballs.
Clips the corner. That's strike 2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one just misses. And the count 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's Bryce Harper. 1 for 3. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on.
No balls,
Here at the top of the 9th. That just misses, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and now 6. So bottom of the ninth. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Glasnow back to work. Swing and a miss, 98
Honestly,
on the gun.
yeah.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Got him swinging.
That's true.
Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Little chopper rolls
Very
foul.
good. That's kind of what I wanted.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with
from
it,
his
fires to
knees.
first.
That's an out.
And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So now the DH spot, David Ortiz.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination.
Thank you.
Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that will end the inning.
No, I'm not pulling Bryce Harper.
And we're back. Here's
Although, I mean, actually, first base probably would have been the easiest one to refill. But Harper speed's 56. That's
Ronald
not that bad.
Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Oh, Mason Miller. He's got a freaking speedy fastball, though.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
1-2.
If I had paid more attention, then I would have gone, but, like, it would have been early. No, I mean, I would either send him immediately or I wouldn't send him.
The 1-2.
You know what I
Fastball
mean?
is outside.
That's a really good take.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 3-2.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Come on.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Digging in, Kyle Teal.
Oh, frick, my first single!
Swing and a line drive, and
The
that's
first hit
a
of the
base
game!
hit into right
That's
field.
an RBI!
Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to
happy I got
hold
a hit
that to a
this game,
long
bro.
single.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Teal stands at first with one out. And a swing and a miss. 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Look out! And it hit him.
No, I like his intent there to be aggressive with the slider and make sure he got it inside, but he just yanked it.
If there's what? How they're hitting in this position?
Across his body, a little too much horizontal rotation with the upper body instead of north-south.
Gordon, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here are the top half of the 10th. Reggie on to the bottom of the 10th. And
right,
now
you
it's
got this.
switch hitting.
Again, if at any point you want me to pull him, just let me know.
Third baseman Terry Pendleton.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
So the tying run at second. Slap the other way, foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Glass now, ready and deals. ground ball left side.
Foul
Down
ball
the
again.
line, and it's foul.
Nice.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. And a curve is down and in.
1 ball, no strikes.
Oh.
Nope, ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but
GOOOO.
just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Heading for the plate. He'll score. Makes it to second. The winning runs in scoring position with 1 gone. At the plate, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Not
0-1.
expecting that, was he?
Swing and a miss, and that
seems
one
like he
missed
was
by a
expecting it to
ton.
be there,
Well,
but
if he's going to do
not
something special
quite
right
there.
here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss.
Nice.
Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Evan Carter will
There you
hit
go.
next. Fastball
No,
is
that man-
This guy's the
outside.
better hitter.
Winning run in scoring
1-0.
position with 2 away. Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. Squeezes it, and that is
No,
the inning.
One more time. One more time.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Cut on and
Hey,
missed
you know what?
at
I'm freaking
101. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And he lays down a bunt. And
That's a
it's
foul.
just
That was a pretty much
foul.
perfect
That
bunt.
was close.
I can't.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That misses the
Ball.
zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He threw it down the freaking middle. Sent him home.
Base hit center field. Coming home. The relay to the plate.
Oh.
He pulls into second as
What?
a
I
run
did.
scores. And
What the
now
frick?
Julio
I literally let go of the
Rodriguez.
button entirely. I was putting my freaking controller down because I was gonna be waiting.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
That front door slider is
No
such
ball,
a
2
devastating
strikes.
pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in extra innings.
All right.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to
No
that
ball,
pitch.
1 strike.
Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself,
What
how
the
did I miss
frick?
that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Oh, I'm screwed then.
Misses. Now 1 and 2.
Really
1
good
ball, 2
slider.
strikes.
He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And it's fouled
I
off.
thought it
They'll
was gonna
do
be
it
a high
again.
fastball. I ain't gonna lie to you.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. And we're here at the top half of the 11th. Swing and a miss. And he is down.
You even saw me move up for the hot fastball. I was
All
ready
set for
it.
the bottom of the 11th. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
I'll throw him with this.
0-1.
This guy
Oh,
Well,
would-
strike one is so
then after
critical
that.
in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do
1-1.
damage.
That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. And it's strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious
1 and 2,
of the pitch
count.
inside. I really think the outer half is open.
You were
Strike
correct.
3. Got him swinging. And he's up to 8 strikeouts.
All right, so they've got a switch right left. Actually, this is Gosh dang it. Are you freaking kidding? All right. Who's the highest clutch? All right. Michael Kopech is the highest clutch. Screw it. We'll put in Michael Kopech.
In this one. Michael Kopech comes out trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
In the dirt, nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. So the tying run at second. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him.
Got him! And there's 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Ricky Henderson. Turner. And that is the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit.
I
They
could
had to
barely
do a
hit
little
this game,
extra
but
work
freaking
tonight
hell was
to
I pitching
secure
pretty
this
well.
win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a champion.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a nail biter. Tyler Glasnow, player of the game, 4.1 innings pitched. You would have assumed pretty much with how many innings pitched that he started. No. No freaking hell he did not. I was just mad because we almost lost. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this pack real quick. And then wait a minute. Oh shoot, that's later than I thought it was. That'll probably get to be the last freaking one. Dang. Did you? Oh. Center fielder. I think I got a dupe here. The sell now is only like 100 more than the freaking quick sell. I don't know why either. This guy's actually really freaking good. People just don't like that he doesn't have power against freaking lefties or whatever, right? You know what? Screw it. I'll just sell it for 3,112. I'm so close to getting what I want. I'm so close. So freaking close, man. I just want Chipper Jones. I just want Chipper Jones. But like, even if I put all of my freaking money in for a buy order, right? Then I would be like short by 7K for being the top. So you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna create a buy order, and I'm going to put it at like. Yeah, I put it at all but 23 of my money. We'll see if somebody freaking buys, sells it to me. Because I do want it. If not, I'll just cancel the order and get my money back. But, yeah. Alright, well, that'll have to be my last one of the night, because I have to work tomorrow. Alright. Thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. But this is where I've got to call it. And thank you for joining me. Alright. Bye, guys, and hope you tune in next time, because I will probably be there myself, and I hope to see you there.